because I'm starting to get like you now, Javon.
What's up?
Before we pass it the call, I don't like them remakes because a nigga tried to say that Drake remake Guapole, whatever that shit is, comeback season. You know how he had remade that Guapole song? He said that shit was better. He said that shit was better than, or it was a good remake. And he had a girl, it was a girl on that shit singing, bro. She was so ass. I said I would have kicked her in the ass like Diddy. I said I would have kicked her in the ass like Diddy did Cassie. If she would have sung that shit in the booth while I was around. I ain't playing with that shit. But Carl.
I've been waiting for this. I want to talk about this. So yesterday, I had post me supporting Trump in the local community over here in Orangeville, a good little redneck town.
Okay.
And I posted on my Instagram, and some people had something to say. And I want this
what they had to say.
I want this message to get across to all niggas in America. I don't want black people to vote this year. Y'all need to stay out the president election because clearly black people don't know what's good for black people because all you niggas do is kill, steal, and smoke weed. Secondly, black people need to go and vote for their state governor. Yeah, vote for the people that's within your city. Vote for them. Stay away from this president election. Because all we do is F things up. You niggas went and Biden in here so much and said F Donald Trump after everything he has done for you. So like I said, 2024, we going with Trump. I had a fat white woman come in my DMs, had the nonsense to tell me that Trump is worse than Biden. And then I asked her, what president is better for black people? Because last time I checked, Donald Trump had a high employment rate for African Americans when he was in office. So I asked her, what was the best solution for black people? And I see why they say let's not bunny hop, because some women just get whipped to the BBC so much and can't think logically. Some white women get hip and addicted to the BBC and don't know how to think logically. And that's all I want to say right now. I just want to say that right there. Black people, all black people in the world, do not vote in the president election. Vote for your local governor, your local mayor, your city mayor, and go to the city council meeting if you want to change. Because the president election ain't got nothing to do with you niggas. It's not for you niggas. I want to get that straight. I want to get that clear. Go vote in your local community, city, and state. Do not vote. Don't even vote for this president election. Leave it alone. Stay out of it. Go vote in that education school board system in your state governor. And that's all I'm going to say. But wait, hold on. Stay right there. I got something for y'all niggas. Hold on. I'm about to F the streets up with this.
Man on the roll, innit?
Yeah.
Let niggas know. Let niggas know. They don't let niggas know, David. They don't know. I'm about to let niggas know. I'm about to let niggas know. I'm about to let them know. I'm about to let them know, goddammit. I'm about to let them know. Never surrender. 2024.
Got me cackling like a woman, but it ain't shit funny.
Oh, man.
Yeah, nigga, I'm let them know.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
That white woman talking about I'm an Uncle Tom. Talking about I need clearance.
Keep going.
Yeah, talking about I need clearance and acceptance from a white man. Last time I checked, we live in a white country, so we need acceptance and clearance from all white men. Hell,
keep going.
When we go over there to go try to get a bank loan, a white man is the one that got to declare us to get a bank loan.
Keep going.
You want to play that college football? Who's the one writing off the scholarships at these D1 programs? The white man.
Keep going.
When we want to go get approved for a house, who's the one that get us approved for the house?
Keep going.
When we want to go buy them Nike tennis shoes at the goddamn Foot Locker factory, who the one that supplied the Nike tennis shoes?
Chinese sweatshop, but the white man. Keep going. I get what you're saying. I'm following. I'm following. I'm following.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm following.
You know what I'm talking about? When we want some chicken, who out there making the chicken and cutting the feathers off the chicken and serving them at the stores? The white man out there on them farms, not them niggas.
Keep going.
Like I said, free y'all niggas talking about, nigga. Can't stand these niggas. Nigga, make America great again. Make America great again. I'm tired of it. Had to let that off my chest. Talking about I'm looking for the white man's approval, and we need approval every day as black people from the white man. We got to get approval when we go to watch them NBA games from the white man who own the NBA team. Nigga, we got to get approval from white people. Niggas don't run nothing and don't own nothing. Talking about I'm an Uncle Tom. We all Uncle Toms. Y'all been waiting for that NCAA to drop for 20 years, damn near. You needed the white man to approve that. You needed the white man to approve that.
Stop! You lashing too good. Them lashes hurt, boss.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
You're right. You're right. I want to ask you a question though. Do you think it's our destiny to stay in that position though?
Huh?
Do you think
it's definitely our destiny to stay in this position. Niggas don't want no change. Niggas don't want to do nothing. Today's niggas is comfortable and lazy. They don't want to go out and do no field work. They don't want to build houses or nothing. Yeah, we happy where we at.
Not all of us.
90% of us, goddammit. And
I ain't gonna say Javon, not all of us, but I'll say 2/3 because they always take at least 2/3 in order to implement a plan and keep a plan and go with it. Because the reason why I gotta say that is because when you think about the movie Ants, right? When you think about the movie Ants, what did that ant say, man? He said it don't matter until he said it's not like all of them go band together and go against us. Right there, that's where you drop the mic right there. Because Carl is right, bro. Too much of the masses. And like you said, that always, not to go too far off, but shit, that go back to what you said. Shit, 66%. You know what I'm saying? They gotta go. Because in order for a play, it's more because what you used to say back in the day, with niggas like us who need white people.
Yeah, we do. Mm-hmm.
Like seriously, because we gonna even get into topics where we was talking about the bankruptcy stuff though. With niggas like us who need white people. You see what I'm saying? Because we can have a good group of black folks like us on the positive train that's mad at our position. But like what Carl said, it's too many that's okay with our position. That's gonna always combat it. How many times you done talk to somebody black and then you talk about some shit like you really, you know what I'm saying? Really trying to free us. And they come with some, you know what I mean?
So we're as the quote unquote good black people, like you said, we are. What does that task us to do?
Create a group of people. So shit, when the new whatever happens, you feel me? It'll just be that many more people, you know what I'm saying, our lineage.
And brick by brick, pillar by pillar, aren't we doing that?
I will hope so.
Yeah, we are. Just by even showing up and collaborating how we are. You know, everything you got going on beyond the game, clean fabric, good soil, all that. We're showing everybody how to get with it. And it's gonna be a time when them 60% gonna have to choose a side, you know what I mean? So
yeah,
I think we just gotta let the dead bury the dead. Carl, I agree with you, everything you're saying, you know, but we gotta focus more on the ones that are like, you know. That's all I would say. Trump, you know, like you say, a lot of people are NPCs, bro. Like they just popped up in the game, you know. As long as we build a house, eventually they'll come. The ones are supposed to, and then that 70% will find their way dying with the system that they pledge allegiance to, or the ignorance they pledge allegiance to. So I think we all right, but you right though, Carl.
Yeah, we all Uncle Toms. We all need approval from that white man. Talking about nigga. What the hell? We all
not all of us now.
Oh yeah, we do. Oh yeah, you do. When you go buy that goddamn house and you need a loan to go invest into a business, there's a white man across that table that you need to get approval from before you're able to do it.
So when you pay off your house, you don't.
Well, that's when you got property tax, my brother. You paying the property tax too.
Okay? Well, check this out. Let's keep going. So I could say, if us being who we say we are, if we studied more into our UCCs and our sovereignty, we could even bypass that. So how we
bypass property tax, brother?
No, bro. Listen, Carl. I'm telling you, I know real people right now ride around in their car, smoke weed, get pulled over, show a certain card, cop throw the shit and say don't show this shit to nobody. Keep going. Don't pay no property tax. All of that is a way. I'm just saying there is a way out of it. Now that rabbit hole go deep, and it would take a group like our intelligence combined to figure it out. But I'm just saying, how are we much any different in reality if we are the kings, quote unquote, and we're not really doing what we got to do to fully liberate ourselves when there's a way?
Niggas just need to go back to Africa.
But everybody ain't from Africa.
Shoot, nigga.
I'm from over here.
I'm from right here.
I get it, but I'm telling niggas right now, if y'all niggas think it's that bad, nigga go take your ass to Africa.
No, I don't think it's that bad. I think that we're playing.
I'm just saying, some niggas is thinking it's so bad here. I tell niggas go to Africa.
I just think that if we get in detail about being free, like even us right now, we keep calling ourselves black people. Well, when you get to the spirituality of it, you're like casting spells on yourself when you say that. So that would be the first thing, like finding out our true identities. Like you say, go back to Africa. I think if we were back with our true knowledge, most of them people are acting like that because they've been programmed to be black. They were born in a system that shows you the black experience is acting as such. But if we came knowing our nationalities and where we came from, I feel like it would ground us a lot more. We don't know that. See, they gave us the victor, quote unquote, is re-educated us into believing that this is all we've ever been. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's a programming more than anything, because 2/3 are sheep to be led by people like us, the ones that care about them.
We can go back into slavery.
I mean, it never left. That's why we're acting how we're acting.
I mean that too, but still, just go back. At least they had some form of unity a little bit back with the Black Panther. At least it was some type of form of unity, and we kind of lost it. That's when we was number 2. When the Black Panther and them niggas was up there, we was number 2. We was close. We was this close, nigga. We was this close.
But what happened? What happened? Where were we before? Where were we and what were we doing before the time came about that we had to form a Black Panther organization? You heard what I said? What I asked? Where were we?
Are you asking? Yeah, where was we at before?
Where was we at before, and what was we doing to get there? And before we even had to face the issues to form a Black Panther Party.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
this is a bit off topic, but we should have did what them Haitian niggas did.
What?
They went to war. They went in a shootout. They put their life on the line. I think you need to get some niggas to put their life on the line, because that
was backed by something very spiritual though. They was doing that because they was using that hoodoo voodoo. like they were, and I'm not saying nothing's wrong with that, but that goes into the victor re-educating you and separating you from your real power. You see what I'm saying? Like, if niggas knew how to get around this tree and rain dance and get that warrior spirit up, maybe we would be fighting. But again, that goes into us knowing our true identities. And that's what they took from us. They took our true identity away, and then they replaced it with the ones they wanted us to have. And niggas, the sheep are just acting accordingly. But in my opinion, it's up for us to do the research, find the right knowledge, and be a beacon of light for those to come that need to come home. But we as kings sitting up here, we shouldn't criticize them because we haven't built that house for them to come into. We're doing that.
They still wouldn't come in the house.
Not everybody, Carl, but there are some. I believe that you really run into the people that you are. Like, when I wake up in the morning and everybody I'm circling and I meet, they're all like searching for the light. Like, it's coming together. And I know you got that in your life too. I'm just saying, where your focus goes, it grows. And this is just healthy conversation. Like, everything you're saying is right, but we gotta add on what the solutions could be. Cause then we'll just be here 10 years from now talking about how dumb niggas are. Cause niggas ain't gonna die.
I'm gonna tell you this right now.
They ain't gonna wipe us out. It ain't gonna happen.
I'm gonna tell you this right now.
Yeah, what's up?
As soon as I get me some money, I'm selling out, nigga.
You selling out? How you mean?
I'm selling out. I ain't trying to help niggas, especially grown niggas. I'm gonna mess with them babies. No Diddy, but yeah, I'm gonna take care of them babies, them poor nigga babies. But as soon as I give me some money, I ain't saving black people. That ain't my job.
Well, you
That
basically
that is not the calling God has for me.
But you basically are if you're gonna help the churn out.
Well, no, I'm just gonna help. I'm gonna work with the po nigga babies.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So you still are saving, quote unquote.
I know, but I still got an age limit.
Right. Well, of course.
Yeah, I still got an age limit, nigga.
I feel you.
Nigga, after I want to say after 16, nigga, because a 17-year-old.
No.
I don't know, boy. They kind of got their mind programmed, so I'll be generous. Selected 18-year-olds.
Do you believe that our brain don't fully develop until 25?
Yeah,
I ain't talking about for developing, but for influencing though, I think that should be dead around like 16, 17.
Yeah, about 16, boy. It's gonna be a select few. A few.
Right, it's a fight. It's a fight to get them to unprogram.
Right.
I got a po nigga baby. David. Yeah, I got a po nigga. Yeah, me and Bam is serious about with these youth, nigga. Other niggas just talking. I got a po nigga baby with me right now. David, bring your ass over here. Come show the people who you is. Say hello. We got a future NFL prospect if he can do what he do in the classroom. Yeah.
What's up, Simon?
Yeah. So yeah, man. After David's 16, so yeah, he's my cutoff. I ain't working with none of them niggas after that. Niggas, nah, they normally got their mind made up.
And you entitled to that. However you run your show, you entitled.
Yeah, nigga, from birth all the way to 16 years, cut off at 16.
Right.
Them niggas, some of them got to go to jail. I hate to say it, or the military.
Right.
Yeah, some are already. They just, you've been.
I tell people it's either play organized sports, organized team sports, military, or you got to get some form of incarceration. But it takes some form of structure and discipline. If you don't have the wherewithal to instill it on your own, you do got some people that got that discipline on their own. Those are kids that selling candy at school and shit. Them the kids that already got that discipline on their own. You feel me?
Right.
Facts. They working on.
That come from the household.
True. But I'm just saying it's already displayed at a certain age, so
they don't need it externally. They don't need any additions.
I feel like for the most part, a lot of us need it externally. Like me with football and stuff, my dad was a coach, so it was like I see where the benefit came in, and it gave me a lot of structure, a lot of discipline.
It came later, but you understood later down the line.
Yep, right.
Yeah, true. Even like you look back on it, even in middle school and shit, you look back on that shit like, damn, coach was right. I see why he was on my ass like that, because that shit do, you know what I'm saying? And I was fortunate enough to have a few black coaches here and there. That's what I be talking about, Coach Kente Welch, man. That dude was a good man, bro. But that is right. I do agree with what we talked about last week. You know what I'm saying? And just go back to having somebody kind of understand you.
Right.
But yeah, that external discipline. I got a lot of post-military in my family. My cousin Lil Randy, that boy was a wild boy until he went to the fucking military.
Right.
Lil Randy, I ain't gonna call him Lil Randy. 6'6", grown ass man.
Yeah, he got that for him.
He went to the military good. I got another cousin, Aaron. You know what I'm saying? We were wild. You feel me? The boys in the military, and now they had made something about themselves.
What branches they did? You remember?
Air Force, both on Air Force. Staff sergeants too.
Right.
And my cousin Terrell in the Army.
So yeah, I'm selling out. Selling out, nigga.
But let's get into the first topic, fellas.
What's up?
This is a good one for me right here.
Hey, hell of an opening, Carl. Hell of an opening.
Make sure we clip that. We posted that everywhere. You know it.
Oh yeah, we will. I know how to edit now. It's over with now. We finna flood the streets. Black magic, blue magic. We finna flood the streets. Transgender team booed after winning girls track race at state championship. The transgender team was booed at the Oregon Sports Stadium after winning a race during state high school track and field championship over the weekend. Multiple videos posted on social media showed McDaniel High School sophomore Aiden Gallagher being booed by a crowd of onlookers as she crossed the finish line first in the 200-meter race at Oregon School Activities Association track and field state championships on Saturday. Boos could also be heard as the teenager runner will receive a gold medal at the University of Oregon's Hayward Field in Eugene. The video show Gallagher's win quickly went viral on social media, with some critics characterizing her participation in the girls' division unfair, arguing those assigned male at birth are inherently stronger, faster than those assigned female at birth. Others hurled transphobic insults at the high school. Another proud woman for women's sports, Riley Gaines, a former University of Kentucky swimmer who has consistently spoken out against trans athletes participating on women's sports teams, wrote sarcastically on X following the race. Aiden Gallagher male just placed first in the Oregon State Championship in the women's 200 meter after placing second in the 400 meter. Just listen to the audible boo. People are over here, and it's about time. And you can even see in the comments, this one sick person right here. Good for her. I'm sure there's other female track athletes so far superior to her. It just happens that she was the best in her class. Everyone's upset, and I love it. And these niggas is funny. Took balls to compete. But you can see, man, like I said, dog, people getting sick of that shit, bro. Like, I feel whatever you want to do in the bedroom, that's fine. But when you start doing shit like this, bro, motherfuckers getting tired of that shit. I feel that white woman from Kentucky, bro, because she had lost. She lost. Same situation, bro. Came in second. It's like, bro, you can't compete with a fucking man. Like, you just because it'll be one thing if you getting your dick chopped off and you going full-fledged woman, how Dwayne Wade did his son. But these motherfuckers still be doing man shit. Like, what the fuck?
But Bam, isn't this what the liberals wanted?
I mean, yeah, but I just feel sorry for the kids, though.
I feel sorry for the kids too.
They ain't got nothing to do with that.
But isn't white woman the reason why? If I'm not mistaken, please correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't white woman the reason why all this liberal stuff and equality? If I'm not mistaken,
you're not mistaken.
Okay, so cool. So I'm not talking out the crack of my ass then. Well, then, shoot, we got to blame this on white women. We got to blame this on white women. This is white women's fault. Back again. Now I'm starting to see why niggas saying don't be mating with their ass. Not all white women are bad, but the mass majority is horrible.
Hey, like you said about us, you got a large majority of some we would press the easy button on. It go for every situation, you know what I mean? You can always reach your hand and pick out a select few, but generally speaking, I agree with you.
I ain't gonna hold you, Bam. I want to see one of them transgender hoes go in that WNBA. Go see.
You already do. You already have. Woo. It's right in front of your face. Caitlyn Jenner Clark. Caitlyn.
Don't disrespect that great white.
Hey, let me say this though. Y'all could call me crazy. Y'all could call me crazy after. Just surf with me for a little bit. Whoever controls this media has human psychology down pat, right? So they keep showing you stuff like this to get you all emotionally engaged, and essentially when you let off all that steam, nothing happens. So what happens after you let that steam off? Your tolerance just gets a little bit more higher for it. And before you know it, you're not even going to really care. So in my opinion, they've been doing this. They introduced the Caitlyn Jenner thing. They've been like showing you women going or men going in the women's bathroom. They've been ushering this stuff all along so that when you do see a transgender in the WNBA, you won't even be able to recognize it. But 10 years from now, the youth coming up, when they go ahead and tell you the truth about everything, they're gonna be like, "Oh, I'm so proud of her. She had courage to finally come." Like they're conditioning for this to be accepted. You get what I'm saying? And it's like controlled chaos. Like we're gonna do this shit because we know it's gonna piss people off. But if they keep getting pissed off and just blowing off steam, eventually they're not gonna care anymore.
So you really just call Caitlyn Clark a transgender?
Yeah, I think so. I think they kind of ushered it on your subconscious with the Caitlyn Jenner thing. So then, like some weird type of way,
you think
they ease it.
Caitlyn. AB says she keeps it hairy.
I mean, shit, you can have hairy balls too. I mean, it's not like a vagina.
Are you hearing this, bro?
Huh?
Maybe you hear this nigga called Caitlyn Clark the transgender? Because I think she cute.
I'm just saying.
Are you calling me gay?
Huh?
Are you calling me gay? Because I think she cute.
Listen, I've heard this before. I'm not calling you that. I've heard this before. No, I ain't gonna say all that. Listen. So you remember when we used to watch like BET Uncut and all that?
Yeah.
You remember back in the day? You remember old school artist Chingy?
Yeah.
So you remember his career basically got destroyed because that tranny Sydney Star had lied on him and said that he did things with her that he really didn't do.
What if he really did do that though?
No. She really came out and said she had lied on this man.
Was
like,
she
did.
paid? Got paid.
She did.
To say that.
You said she got paid?
When she got paid to go out there and say it. How long did she? All right, so let me ask you, what was the time frame to when she admitted the truth from the lie?
Man, shit, at least 10 years because you got to remember.
Then that thing probably is true. Then I mean, he probably didn't do nothing.
Yeah, because Chingy was like before the internet era. So like, if a rumor came out, that mean it had to really circulate amongst the people. And once it got there, there was no Instagram or something you could go live on to try to state your case. So it just now came out recently that his name is clear, but shit, his career done been destroyed. So I'm going somewhere with it. She used to be in the videos and stuff. So I've heard master teachers say that, like, even back then, they were putting trannies in them videos and shit, me too. We was watching them videos, and the whole time you might have been looking at trannies the whole time. So subconsciously, your subconscious is being programmed to like be desensitized from certain things. And it makes sense because if you look at the level of perversion that's accepted today, I think us as overhead projectors, like what we intake as spiritual melanated beings, projects out into the matrix. Like they've been working on this shit to allow this situation to happen now. And they keep the plan is continuing to work on. So I'm just saying, my boy, I'm not gonna be, I don't know if she is or not Caitlin Clark or whatever like that. I'm being funny, but I do think it's weird that if you just pay attention, they've been ushering this along, showing us the bathroom stuff, showing us athletes competing. Then you got a whole nother athlete, Bruce Jenner, changed to Caitlyn Jenner, and now their great hope is named Caitlin Clark. And it's like, it's just something to look into. Don't just overlook it, because even if she isn't, she might be some type of spiritual, symbolic transition to the day that they do try to let one of them in there. We just got to pay close attention to how these people move. It's like you can't engage in warfare if you don't know how.
Wait, so Sydney Star was in those music videos?
I believe so. Yeah, that's how she. I believe so. At least one or two before people realize what she been. Wow. Because you gotta remember back then it was the video vixen there, so you had like, what's the girl name on that Jewel Bun podcast? Melissa Ford. You know, you had like, it was the video vixen, Superhead, everybody.
We can't hear you.
I'm just saying, Epstein Island do exist, and them boy do like, they do weird shit, boy. They got access to shit. So that's just my thought, man. Like I said, I ain't gonna sit here and call the young lady. That's just my harsh joke, but it is kind of funny to me.
Oh my god, that's deep thinking right there.
I'm sorry, that's the only way I can do it.
Yeah, that's it.
We'll get back to the WNBA after this. Shiloh Sanders files for bankruptcy.
Say it again, bro. My phone had cut off. What you say?
Shiloh Sanders files for bankruptcy to absolve $11.8 million judgment tied to assault.
Yeah. So here's my thing, right? Here's my thing. Just jumping out the window. I don't condone if that really happened. Like, I don't condone it happening. But what struck me about it is I'm strolling down my timeline, and a thing called Black News Media or whatever like that is reporting it. Now, up until this point, that shit been pretty much hidden. Like, why is it our news outlet reporting this shit? Like, this is what I mean by lack of code. If it was the opposite end, some boy would have did a nice job of keeping that under wraps and stuff. Like, why did we have to?
You can go back to talking about that Brett Favre situation.
Yeah, like you know what I mean? Like why we gotta report? Like let's do what everybody else does and try to keep our stars protected. You know, like I
So
don't know.
the reason why I don't mind it though, and the
Yeah.
reason why I feel like it's not really a bad thing, they don't even let poor people file for bankruptcy. First off,
Say
because
that again.
they don't let poor people like us file for bankruptcy.
Right.
Because I believe a lot of the times, whatever you file for bankruptcy on, they wipe it clean, but you get to keep whatever like you filed it on. So like AB filer for bankruptcy on his shit, like you know what I'm saying? Like white people do this too. Like they just don't, like you said, they just don't fucking televise the shit.
Right.
But like they do this too because it's like the ultimate, it's like the ultimate come up for them niggas. Like because they could get all of this lavish shit, yachts and mansions and all this extravagant shit, and then they just get to, they get to a part where they paid enough to where they can file bankruptcy. And then it's like I get a brand new I get this fucking house, and I still keep this 850 credit score, but I only paid like a third for this house, this fucking mansion.
And then like 7 years before like resets though. So they basically get everything they would need and just coast for 7 years.
Yeah, because they already rich.
Right.
So hey man, that's the white man law. Who know the law better than the white man that he created?
So that's why I like really wanted to deep dive into that right there. Like, I get it. The black media is showing it, but I want niggas to understand, like, y'all thinking about bankruptcy in a poor people's sense. Like,
so you saying there is a teachable moment in this?
This is a big teachable moment.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
First off, stay out of rich people business until you learn it.
Facts.
Right.
And then once you get that money, you better file for bankruptcy too. You better play that fucking game too.
Dumbass.
Like, fuck, you better enjoy life too, just like the motherfuckers.
Oh,
the same system.
Nigga. He a
what that boy Trump said? Trump said it the best. He said the reason why they don't want to fix that system is because the same thing I just benefited from with them tax breaks and filing for bankruptcy. He said they benefit from it too. That's why they won't change it. And he was telling the whole public, once you start getting in that shit to where they at, nigga, you can do it, bro. That's why
that's what I was trying to tell Carl earlier. Like there is ways to not have to pay taxes and stuff. It all
I say property tax.
Any tax, bro. Like you could really bypass that shit. Like you really could. It's a way. That's what I'd be saying.
It's so many loopholes, but you'll have to pay for that information. You're gonna have to really get somebody that's like in the art of inquiry.
But see, here's the thing.
Actually,
right?
If I'm not mistaken, Donald Trump said didn't he bury somebody in his golf course or something so he wouldn't have to pay taxes on something?
It was like a cemetery or some shit.
Yeah, so he wouldn't have to pay taxes on something.
It's a lot of shit. Grant Cardone, instead of having to pay $50 million in motherfucking taxes, he bought a fucking jet and used that as a fucking expense for like them little meats and all them shits he be going to. So like he didn't have to pay that $50,000. So like it instantly wrote off like the $50,000 he owed, like was just instantly wrote off just from the jet expense.
But see, Bam, even on the surface level, like what you doing right now, hosting a podcast, all you got to do is get an LLC, check the right boxes, and you could be writing this off as your business, like everything you do, your gas, your food, the subscription to StreamYard, and I'm actually doing that. Like what I would envision is the way we get up and we talk about these things. Imagine if we got up and talked about finding loopholes in taxes. Like imagine if anything we set our mind to, we could actually achieve. It's just what we're setting our mind to. Like we could literally do exactly what they're doing. That's probably why they hate your boy Trump. Because he basically dropping clues the whole time, like trying to tell you like this shit is bullshit. Like, and even there's a video of Trump, like he was sitting in a casino. It was like in the 80s, I think. And he was basically going off on the people they call Native Americans today. He was like, I see y'all giving all this money to these people on these reservations, and he said, "Shit, last time I checked, them don't look like real Indians to me." Like basically trying to allude, huh?
Who not? I'm agreeing, nigga. 100%.
Yeah.
Them niggas look Asian, white.
Come on now, and but take it like in my mind, knowing what I know now, what he really been trying to say is he said as much as he could without just blatantly saying like y'all done stole these people's identity, got them living ass backwards and shit. Like I don't know. I don't try to pledge allegiance to no man, but if you just look at the facts, and Carl, if you go back to it, I agree with what you were saying about the Trump thing. I don't vote either way, but I noticed that every person that has a problem with him, like all I had to do is ask them, tell me 1 or 2 policies that you disagree with. Nobody could ever tell me a policy that they disagreed with.
I just want to show something right here, man.
Nobody.
I want to show something. That's a Native American right there. That's a Native American woman right there.
A sister, right?
That look like, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Kyrie Irving too.
Kyrie Irving too. I want to know who is the real natives.
Us. So Carl,
Trump telling us about something. I hope, man, dear God, I just want to say, bro, I thank you for brother Trump. Oh God, I just thank you.
Stop it, man. What are you doing?
A great white man, and I pray that you use him to help unify black people and him win this president election. In Jesus' name, amen. I just had to say a prayer to Trump. Thank you, man. Thank you, Trump.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Man, amazing. Make America great again. Bro, you just basically, man, bro. Trump told who the real natives were without telling who the real natives were.
Just like let me take it a step further. Let me
say this. The mother of my child is Native American. She don't really look native.
Who?
The mother of my child, the Bama senior, she really don't look native.
Right.
When I went over there to Oklahoma and Dallas, them people black like us.
Yeah.
Real full-blooded Native Americans.
Like man, I grew up in Oklahoma. I remember going to to powwows at 5:30 in the morning and not even really knowing or being able to appreciate where I was. It wasn't until I was a grown man and I started this search about who I really was. And I remember asking the spirit, like, show me. And it instantly told me, just look at your life. Like, I was born in South Carolina, ran to Florida, that's a Seminole, and then we had to take the Trail of Tears all the way to Oklahoma, and I just remembered all of them little things, like going to the powwows and all of that. Basically, everybody is in cahoots with keeping us calling ourselves black and away from our identity. That's why we don't have any reparations and stuff, and they keep playing this game. There was no black people that the wrong was done to. So that's like if the wrong was done to Carl, and Carl done been beaten in his head until he called himself John. Now he talking about John deserved reparations, but the people who you asking is calling themselves Carl, and they just eating off of it. That's the only thing going on. If niggas would come up with a tribe, like I know people, my niggas from the Pembroke in North Carolina, like pull out their status card and
all this stuff like that. And I'm like, damn, boy, that's the path I'm on. Like, please, like, teach me. That's all you got to do is find your tribe and claim that shit. When you go check these boxes for applications and stuff, stop checking black, check American Indian. Like, it's simple as that. Simple as that. It starts there, and it starts with having more conversations about actually trying to find this shit out. That's kingdom come. That will be done.
Trump 2024, man.
That was good.
That was good.
So back to some more ignorance real quick.
Oh yeah, I'm all for the ignorance.
You know what I'm saying? We here for the content, man.
Yeah, we don't give a damn.
Drake raps over Metro's booming BBL Drizzy instrumental on Sexy Red's You My Everything.
Right.
Play it.
Why you love me still a mystery? Me and the surgeon got history. I changed a lot of girls' lives for real. They need a new body, they hitting me. Hey, BBL Drizzy, they want a new body, they asked me for it. The last one, John, he did it for free, cause I sent over so many past ones for him, but red. Don't even worry about all of that shit. Just keep it natural for him, I swear. I got a passion for you, I swear. I got attraction for you, I swear. Yeah. You think I'm a bachelor girl, but I swear you ain't get your masters, but I still breaking your back in the master bedroom. If you ain't be.
I'm gonna let you ask you, Cody. You a Scorpio, man. You a music guy, man. You how do you feel about the level of pettiness from
I don't even think that's
Aubrey?
That's just him accepting defeat.
This nigga, let me tell you, man. I'm gonna tell you what his thing is, right?
Yeah.
He's suffering from an identity crisis. Yes, he grew up like confused, you know, like wanting to be what he wasn't around, but knowing he has access to or rights to, you know, like I don't ever understand. I don't understand how we let him get to this point in the first place. Like I really don't. Like, never been a Drake fan. Felt fake to me the whole time. Don't care how good it sounds when you got the whole industry pumping you up to sound that way. I don't know. What do you want me to answer now? Like I don't pay attention.
I was just asking how you felt about it, brother.
I don't feel shit about it. I ain't like that. I mean, he's coming out. Nigga got barrettes in his hair, painted his nails. Like, he just feel comfortable now. Like Carl said, it's like waving the white flag. All right, you got me. Like, yeah, is it okay to come out now? Like I don't know. I don't really like none of them niggas. I hope they all just feel
how you feel about them comments? Oh yeah, how both y'all feel about them comments of him messing with them underage girls? Also, Shane Gillis even spoke about that. He was on a podcast where he was joking, and he even said it. He was like, "Yeah, that
Carl, you go first. You go first, Carl.
Is it true that he be messing with young women?
Yeah, underage. They be like 16 and shit, bro.
So this is actual, like, niggas have actually like witnessed to it.
Yeah, Shane Gillis said it on the podcast to where he was like, he stopped joking. He was like, yeah, man. And he said when all that shit hit the fan, man, he was like, because he was laughing. They was talking about P. Diddy with Meek during the time, and R. Kelly. They were talking about R. Kelly and shit. He was like, yeah, man. He was like, y'all talking about R. Kelly, man. He was like, man, when they start doing all that shit, he was like, Drake's gonna be in trouble. He said, I saw that dude sometime, and he said it had made him uncomfortable. Like, damn. But it's like, them boy, he kind of lets you know it's like, you damn near can't say none of them boys, you feel me? Because like they level where they at on the chain, you feel me? If you in the entertainment realm with them, you can't be like, hey, Drake, stop. You know what I'm saying? It's like, shit, them boy go fuck your pockets up so quick. So, but he was just saying, like, if that shit ever do hit the fan, he was like, yep, Drake was gonna be in trouble. You start to see it now.
Can I take this one first? Can I take this one? I'll say this because I said it before. It's a psyop going on. First of all, when we understand that that's just the religion of fame. When you get to them levels, you make them deals with the devil. He introduces you into their way of doing things, right? So anything Diddy's doing, anything Drake is doing, they're learning these from the people who are putting them in position to do it. And until we start realizing that anybody that's a household name like that, they have participated in this shit too. Like, we got to stop acting surprised when they're just picking one person to isolate. And then it goes even deeper than that. Why every single time, from Weinstein to whatever that fucking name is, that did the Nickelodeon thing, they put out a whole movie on him, and literally 3 days later, this when the Diddy shit started. Now we stopped talking about them, and we just wear the poster for everything. I am not condoning any sick and twisted thing these niggas do, but I'm saying stop isolating our faces and then putting it with the degeneracy. Just like Obama. Like, he got out there and say he support gay marriage. Why you had to be the president to stand up and say that as a so-called melanated man? Now
what does Trump say about gay marriage?
Yeah, you gonna be known as the president that supported that shit. So every single time these fuckers need like, they can't approve anything on the planet unless they get a nigga to endorse it. That's just how it go. So all of this shit, stop isolating it to Diddy or Drake. Let's keep our attention on the people who are not celebrities that run Nickelodeon and have whole islands where they do this. Like, it's way beyond the people who gave them power to be in that position. Like, it's, I mean, that's what I got to say about that.
Man, you for sure right about that. You know, they, yeah.
R. Kelly. Like, okay, if R. Kelly doing it, why we don't talk about Woody Allen, the one that adopted a girl, raised her, and then turned around and married the girl?
Yeah, that nigga freaked out. That nigga freaked out. That nigga freaked out. Boy, God damn, that nigga
so
freaked.
Many, listen.
That nigga freak right there. That nigga right there, who Javon just said,
yeah,
that nigga
Woody
is
Allen?
king freak.
Yeah,
that nigga king freak
that
right
old
there,
nigga,
boy.
that old nigga. Listen. So why, even before the internet era, we got buku examples of degeneracy from other races of people, and it just like, we'll talk about it, and then we end up, yeah, they can change, or we just forget about it, or they get Oprah to endorse this one or endorse that one, or they create a fake beef. Like, if we just forget about it, but we always want to downtrodden our own people so bad it just becomes funny, but we don't realize we're doing exactly what they want us to do. And I told you, I noticed that shit at work. Them dudes at work talked about that Nickelodeon shit on the low. Yeah, I saw that. It was bad. But every day, no Diddy, Meek Millie. No, that's y'all culture. Y'all ain't about to do the switcheroo right here.
Not
Like,
at all.
no, I see what you're doing. No, sir.
Yeah, that nigga did marry his daughter.
Yeah. And Carl, if we sit down and really focus on finding all of those degenerate elements, man,
Hey,
it's not even close.
that's probably one reason they don't let you adopt other kids that's not your racial demographic no more. Because of that nigga right there.
That boy,
because that demographic. They even say that with the adoption agents, they don't really let you adopt like
that nigga freaked out.
They try to keep it in the same demographic.
I see hella white Caucasians adopting our babies.
So let me ask you a question.
Wait. A lot.
Since when?
Hey, wait, Carl. What's that actress? What's that? Hold on. What's that actress? I think her name is Reese Theron, something like that. She adopted 2 black boys, and these people for years have been showing the progress of growth. She turned the little boys into girls, and like, there's pictures of them crying and shit, and she like forced that on them. Now they grew up like Dwayne Wade style. So what Dwayne Wade doing, that white actress been doing that. But again, when it goes through the media, it's just like, oh, okay, yeah, you know. Like, it been going on. They've been doing that. It's all around you. We just don't focus on it.
I don't want to jump off topic, but I want to say something about this Woody Allen thing. So
yeah, go ahead. That's on topic.
No, that's on topic.
So
definitely on topic.
So yeah, because you know, we got to give these crackers this discipline too. They got to hear this.
Oh yeah, they need it more than anybody.
Yeah. So for him to marry his daughter, he must have been sexually touching her at a young age.
Or watching her or anything.
Grooming.
Yeah, anything. Because at that point, that's instantly where my mind go. And I'm so, and I wouldn't even think like that. But once I see like, oh, you married her, it's like, so now I go back to nigga, all that when you was raising them from when you was little cute, innocent photos of her in your lap, not so innocent no more. Like instantly, it's like
we can't put it past him. I'm accusing for touching his old ass, him touching that young girl. About 14, 12, 10.
Before that.
Yeah. I'm accusing him of doing that because there's just no way you do that. Because, you know, as a father, you leading, guiding, protecting, teaching as a father.
Right.
So he has been looking at her sexually, and he has been touching her sexually at a very young age.
Man, he knew from a baby. Yeah, from a baby. Like,
and that's not the first time.
That nigga was like, this mine right here.
So look, that's not the first time he's done that. Woody Allen, you a sick mother sucker, and yeah, you've been touching a whole bunch of kids.
Carl, can I add on to what you're saying?
Yeah.
Like, listen, I had a week or two, right? I don't know why, Carl, but I've been binge watching like them deep crime shits and them mysteries and shit. And then like I got into this whole wave of like there's people on the internet who like Chris Hansen, them boy, how they'll set up the decoy and catch the people trying to meet up with the young kids and shit. Listen, it's overwhelming,
disproportionate the amount of you. I could even say this. I don't even remember a melanated man, maybe one or two, being caught up in them stings, but there are thousands of stings out there. Old people, young people, middle-aged people, and they all have one thing in common. They're caucasity. So again, like I don't think that's really an issue of ours. I think they take jackasses that'll do anything and make examples out of them and then try to make us wear the face of degeneracy. But that's just a culture, man. Gymnasium, what gymnasium mean, Bama?
Oh, I'm not gonna do that.
Man, that shit mean like naked something little boy. Like, think of all the statues you see with the little naked babies, and like this is these people culture, bro.
That's what the gymnasium means.
It means something like that, like naked something. Like, and it got something to do with some perversion.
I can believe it though. They some wild boys. They kind of stay in the realms of topic of that. I just want to check y'all temperature on this, man. I fuck with V's, man. I don't know if y'all boys listen to Michigan rappers, but V's is one of the guys I really fuck with the most though, man. But he's starting to get a little buzz or whatever. But I'm gonna just let y'all see it, dog. This shit had threw me off, man.
Michigan, you know I like that Detroit.
That Detroit.
Yeah, bro, these boys cool, man.
I ain't gonna lie. Okay. All right. White people, y'all were created in a lab by a nigga named Yakub.
That's a real theory?
Yeah. And he was, like finally white people. That's the meme. He was like creating white people because he was upset.
Yeah.
He was mad.
Like it gotta be something else to offset the rest of
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's why the world is fucked up.
Okay.
He was being,
I'm trying to see, do I want to give my life up this early? Telling the truth on camera is not good, man.
That's why I go Yakub every time, because it's like white people just go, oh, silly.
Elon Musk is from Mars.
Yes.
I got out of there clean, didn't I?
Yeah.
God, I had some smoky in my head.
The GOAT conspiracy theory cannot be said on camera.
You feel me?
It can't.
Because the powers that be, they watching us right now.
They gonna hit the button.
They can do it.
Your money just go
Shout out to the powers that be, man.
Yeah. Love y'all, man. Love you guys.
You think white people was created in the lab?
Bro.
It's more so the last part than that. We've been know that. That's first level. But I'm talking about the last part more so than anything. You saw how like he said Elon Musk is from Mars, and he was like, "Woo, I got out of there with just some light, man." Like, because he was like, "Them boys will freeze your bank accounts." Like, this is crazy. I don't know. I just feel like that shit is wild, bro. Like, because
so what part is wild to you?
It used to be speculation, but it's like now they just in our face with it.
Bam, you don't remember that video I sent you of that dude, the pale white man, and he was telling you the truth about them and like what they really know and what they vow not to let you know, and they know they're not from here. They know what planet they come from. They just don't let us know.
But they let them know once they get up in there.
Yeah, because they try to flip it and say like we're your superior and we're your gods and stuff. That's the whole Satan tempting Jesus thing.
Hey, I want to give a quick score check. It is 96-97 Dallas. Luka just hit a crazy 3-ball. Just score check. Just score check.
No, that's important. I got Timberwolves winning either way.
Yeah, just score check. But
that's on
just
time.
Check y'all temperature on that.
Just give us the score updates.
So, Bam, check this out, right? Remember when I was telling you about that theory, like they'll tell us about vampires and then show us on TV what their depiction of it to keep you unfocused off what a vampire really is. So my thing is like that whole Yakub theory and stuff like that. I've heard it from different ways. I've heard the great mother was the great being in the beginning, and some premature things happen which spawn this creation, this mutation or whatever like that. But it's like this. They always tell us this story about aliens and all of that. Then they tell you stuff like, eventually robots are going to take over humanity and stuff like that. I believe they do stuff like that to keep you from realizing what's happening right now. If that is true and they were created by us, it could be a punishment for us abusing our power and trying to create something that we didn't have the full power as co-creators to do. But the whole robots taking over humanity, that's not AI. That's literally what's happening right now. How is it that every landmass on the planet can show you that it was originally all dark melanated is now ruled by things that are not? How did that happen? Who are the real invaders? We watch Avatar and they show you how them people trying to get bodysuits to look like you and stuff. What do we know about the movie Get Out? They cloned Tyrone was the whole Yakub story. Like that was the whole Yakub story right in front of your face. When he met the scientists at the end and he told them about creating these people and all that. Like you got to pick up on the hints and put these movies together and understand that they're telling you all along. The next frontier, they're always looking for it. But for whatever reason, they realize they stuck here because there's a firmament keeping them away. So Elon Musk, all these people, they trying to find ways to break that and get free so they can go fuck up the next landmass that they encounter. So aliens are here. Invaders are here. AI has already taken over a long time ago.
Y'all really think white people was made in a lab, though?
I mean, Carl, think about it. Think about it. Think about everything the planet is. How is it that, again, it's fact that every place, even America, they didn't create anything. I heard you say that earlier about them creating laws. No, what they did was, if we were from here, imagine this, there were Black Wall Streets all over the place. Oregon, North Carolina, Oklahoma. That's how they met this place. And they took everything over and painted their faces over everything and told you that they created everything. That's what happened. So if the whole planet is like that, you got to start asking questions like, where do y'all really come from? Because we can't even say they're Europeans. Europeans had a renaissance period of the dark ages, i.e. we invaded this bitch and painted our faces over everything and made it white. So if that's the truth, where do y'all really come from? And why are y'all so hell-bent on patrolling borders and telling everybody else to go back where they come from? And y'all ain't never addressed the first foul. You shouldn't be over here. By your own admission. By your own admission, you told us you came over here and basically called people savages and acted like them yourselves. So when we go deal with that offense, what gives y'all the right to police everybody up? Where y'all come from? And where you going? These are the questions they don't want to ask. Because if the sun is showing you that you're not conducive and you stick out, then what are you really naturally from here? These are not hateful questions. These are real questions. Why is it that your nature is against the ways of nature? You come to a place, you want to wipe out trees, put up concrete everywhere, put up these cookie cutter structures that don't go in harmony with the planet. Like, what is your real nature and where is that at on the earth?
So you're saying there's a lab in the Caucasus Mountains?
No, bro, I'm not. When it's something this deep, sometimes you just got to take the theory of the story. I'm not here saying it exactly happened like that, but I'm saying somewhere along the lines, there was a mutation. Somewhere. Because like I said in the beginning, I've heard this story from the great mother perspective, not Yakub. Actually, it works because they say that she created us or something and it got mad and wanted to be a creator like her and then tried to create this thing and it forgot the last part of the ingredient. So it's like a premature birth because they didn't want to. It's deep, bro. And then when you just stick to the Bible, ask yourself about the origin of Cain and Abel. Ask yourself about the origin of Jacob and Esau. And this is what we were talking about it being spiritual and flesh. And I always tried to tell you, Carl, I get what you're saying about this can mean a spiritual being. It
He just muted.
Literally too. So when you just dare challenge yourself to study these things from that perspective, you get a whole new perspective on it. And again, this is not hate because there are some good people in every race. That's true. But if we really want to get to like being free, because the truth will set you free, we have to tell the truth about this and not just try to intermix with people and say everybody's the same. That's how we get a country that has no real direction and chaos. Because the Bible says when the wicked are in power, the whole world will mourn. Ain't the oceans fucked up? Ain't the ozone layer fucked up? Ain't the rainforests dying? But you say the so-called white man is doing a great job. I say contrary. Like, look at what nature's saying. By nature, they fucking this shit up.
Oh yeah, by nature. I'm just speaking on the American issues.
But see, American issues and American ways are the issues. We set the tone. So whatever we're doing, our ebbs and flows, how we eat, how we think, what we watch, everybody's trying to follow that around the world. So if that's what's going on and we got the reflection the world is in the condition it is, then our ways are fucked up. That's what the Bible.
To a way though, that to a way.
Right.
But when you look at other cultures, I mean other countries mocking us, they really mocking the black nigga. Well, not mocking, they copying from the black nigga.
Elaborate.
The style. I'm referencing more of the style.
Right.
Yeah, the swag. I believe if them people out of the country could play sports like we could, they'll try to do. Actually, no. Look at Luka. His whole style is from a nigga.
Can I say this though? And I want you to educate me on this, right? When it comes to people like Luka and them, like it's hard for me to really give them full credit because I remember.
I said he took his style from a nigga.
Oh right, okay. Then I'll rest.
He took his style from a nigga.
That's all. That's my point, Carl. Everything. Yeah. When have you ever seen that and it not be the case? From Elvis to Justin Timberlake to any when has that
Elvis even told you he got his swag from the gospel, the black church.
So again, where there's smoke, there's a fire, and there ain't nothing new under the sun. Yeah. This is what they do. They come in, learn everything they need to learn, then try to execute you. And then when they do that, they put up their posters and say, it's happening right here in front of my face, my brother. Like there was nobody here but the tribes. Now, and I see what they gonna do. They done moved in, put all these cookie cutter establishments up, and then 50 years from now, when we're all dispersed and eradicated, they gonna say they always been here. This is the play. This is the script. I'm actually seeing it, going through it, fighting people right now because my people sold out. And you got this dude, I'm waking up in the morning, he in my yard, talking about what's his property. It's happening. And all they want you to do is believe that it's not. Participate.
The point is, man, everybody want to be a nigga.
Yep.
Yeah, everybody want to be a nigga.
But see, Big Crit said this. I don't want to be another nigga though.
You said what, Bama?
Big Crit said though, I don't want to be another nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah. To the government, I don't want to be another nigga. Yeah.
Prison.
Edwards, that is
white folks.
Ass right.
I don't want to be another nigga.
104, 102, Minnesota. That's a superstar pass right there, Ant.
I'm finna get ready to share some with you boys.
Former NBA player Austin Rivers made headlines saying, "quote I can take 30 players right now in the NBA."
Oh Lord.
Here we go.
Here we go.
You want in the NBA. All you've got to do is catch the ball and run the north. I think football's a little more complicated than that, but
he just talks. He also do. he's not retired yet. He's just not on the team. So I get it. He got time to talk. I like Austin Rivers. Actually, we are kind of cool. So, but I'm just being honest. Like, what he talking about? Right now, I get it. Basketball players feel like they can play football. And we always feel like football players play basketball. So I get what he's trying to say, but to make it that easy, he knows it's not. Because like we always talk about like guys like LeBron, he could be a phenomenal tight end or wide receiver. Why? Because he's athletic, because he's talented. Because what happens when he's on that pile, right? And we see all LeBron James call for fouls. Oh my God, like, oh, maybe a little bit. Oh, he's doing something. Right, it's a technical foul. Because under that pile, there's people who be grabbing parts of your body that you don't like, grabbing your neck, punching you, biting you, squeezing. We've all been there. It's not even that. Getting hit late in the knees, all type of things. That's football for you. So it's like in football, because the talent part, if you can catch or not, he can jump high. I don't really care about that. It's part of this dude is trying to hurt me, and it's legal. I don't want that.
Yeah, I mean, I think the 30 is obviously 30 is a big number, and the running north and south obviously is not like. I mean,
I'm trying to be smart by saying that. Let's think about this real quick, though, right? Because I've been there. Like I say this all the time. You telling me if I'm 22 years old and I'm not 210 pounds, 50 pounds, and I'm probably like 190, 180, I can't be Patrick Beverly? Whatever, I make a lot of noise, play cool defense here and there, don't never really shoot, kinda, don't really score. Oh, Kyle Lowry, right? In his later years, I can be that though.
But that's not what he said.
Yeah.
He said there are 30 cats.
Sign me up, coach.
Who could step off the
A lot of
NBA
dudes.
and step into the NFL.
yeah.
That's a lot of dudes.
That's all.
I've been on the sideline.
30, a lot of niggas.
Those hits are like car wrecks, man. And I can't name 30 guys in the NBA that would be willing to take one of those hits. Like they look, plenty of NBA guys played football in high school, and then they decided, you know what, I'm gonna go play basketball in college because I don't have the taste for that. And I understand it, but
I can only one basketball player.
This is terrible footage right here, boy. God,
you gotta play that, nigga.
No, keep the
You
cool,
gotta say
man.
that, Draymond.
We ain't got to embarrass our brother.
Nah, nigga.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah,
Yeah, we do. Because we've been embarrass him again because he had some other comments talking crazy. Yeah, Draymond talking crazy.
Not after this is on the internet.
What did Draymond say about this?
He ain't saying nothing about this. He said something about something else though.
Always defending NBA players about them not being soft.
We gonna get
all the
into
time, people are talking
Oh
about.
yeah. Dang, I thought they was gonna play him Draymond at wide receiver.
Trust me, you didn't want
to.
Look, I'm gonna say this. All these basketball players, man, I swear, man, them niggas, they're weird. I'm gonna say this, and a lot of people ain't gonna like what I got to say. It is way harder to catch a contested football than it is to shoot a contested basketball.
Oh yeah. And
I'm gonna just say that. And a lot of people say, "Oh, nah, basketball is more." Yeah. I saying basketball more, I can kind of debate that because honestly, when you look at wide receivers, they're making the same movements as ball handlers. It's the same movement. It's the exact same movement.
With more at stake.
Yeah, with a nigga that's able to touch you and you still have to make the movements. Right. Yeah, you got a basketball though, but no one's touching you. No one's physically touching you. They can't grab on you. They can't push you. They can't throw you on the ground. But the fact that you got to put them same movements and put them on the field, nah, bro, that's difficult. And to also to say that, nah, bro, there's not one NBA player that can do that. The only nigga I can think of that possibly be crazy enough to go out there and do it is Dennis Rodman. That nigga broke his penis.
Oh Lord.
Twice.
I was gonna probably say like Paul George or like Jalen Suggs. Somebody that was like really good. Nate Robinson. It gotta be somebody that was like on the verge of.
But you can say Nate Robinson because he played D1 football.
Huh?
Who that?
Nate Robinson played D1 football.
Yeah.
That's what I said. Nate Robinson.
We play niggas like that, but them niggas played a lot of football.
Let me say this, y'all. I think that whole 30 statement could be true, but I don't think it has anything to do specifically with basketball players and football. Like it does. It just has to do with that athlete. Because I'm pretty sure there are a lot of NBA players that really did play football and just probably made the choice to play basketball because they were taller. I think it has to do with that because a lot of us excel in both. But there's a time when you got to pick like my size warrants my chances here or there. So there may be a lot of people in the NBA that actually could play football. And the same way, it could be a lot of NFL players that actually ball too.
All you got to do is get a D lineman to grab rebounds and dunk.
But them D linemen are short in the NBA. Like Eric Armstead would be one of the tallest D linemen at 6'8". On the NBA court, he's like the third tallest man.
I ain't gonna lie, nigga, bro. They just shot a 3-pointer. Dallas just shot a 3-pointer.
It's over.
Nah, it's 3 minutes left, bro. But it's like, what are we doing?
Right.
On a 3.
Right.
Crazy. Anyway, but I don't know. Let me go look at the DN's heights.
Yeah, bro, Carl, you know that a tall DN is like 6'6", 6'5". That's a point guard in the NBA. I be thinking about that all the time. Like a short person in the NBA is tall as heck in the NFL.
Yes, I do. Hell yeah, I do. And look, I could name you a few right off the top of my head.
Well, don't name yourself.
And if you go look at his resume, in high school, one of the best high school quarterbacks in his class, had offers at Ohio State and Nebraska. Okay, LeBron James, we know what he did in high school for his resume at wide receiver.
He was ass, bro. LeBron played it.
Westbrook. He could
man, you know they had to plug
safety, receiver, running back, you name it. That freak of nature. Aaron Gordon, we look at him. He looks like a linebacker. He plays with a certain level of physicality. So, I mean, the list goes on. Here's the problem that I have, right, when it comes down to this conversation.
Shannon, just like me.
Football players around the world.
Shannon, that's how I would have been.
Basketball players are soft. They're not mentally strong and all this. They're not mentally tough or whatever the case may be. Well, that's a damn lie. They have certain ones that are painted like that. But I know a lot of professional basketball players that have
you want to take that boy head off now.
All the football players around the world, they took offense to this. Oh, but basketball players are soft. They're not mentally strong or whatever the case may be. Well, that's a damn lie. They have certain ones that are painted like that.
That nigga breathing hard right now. Look how hard he breathes.
One thing that bothers me is that, like, even my brother Ryan Clark, he never gave us a list of football players that could actually come to the NBA and play. Give me a few of those. It's not one. It's not one. Not right now.
It was in the NBA.
It was listen. The topic was current players right now, not past. Because I can go to Allen.
You know why this is also kind of stupid? Because just by the size of teams, there would be more potential for 30 NFL players to go to the NBA. There's like 60 to 90.
You're not thinking about the skill aspect of it. I'm thinking about the skill.
No. What I'm saying is,
I'm not talking about but the reason why though, Javon, like, I hear what you're saying about the numbers game, but you got to really think about how skilled basketball is. And Shannon Sharp brought up a good point, bro. Like, them niggas is tall as fuck, bro. Like, so that's what like really fuck us real bad, bro. Because even if you look at all of them players off of all of them teams that are athletically gifted enough, like, them niggas end up being like 6'1", Jalen Ramsey 6'2". What's my man? Who I bought up? Play for the Browns. Myles Garrett, bro. He really can hoop, but that nigga only 6'6".
But see, Bam, that's my point. So I'm saying there's greater odds.
Keep playing this.
And Austin and everybody else.
So I want to make sure I'm hearing you and Austin Rivers correct. So you can take 30 players currently right now and go play in the NFL. I ain't talking about that played before. I ain't saying we're going to give them a year, 2 years to train. You can put their ass out there on the field right now.
Shannon, I never said 30, but Monty asked me to put some in. Yes, I just named you 5. Can you name me 5? Can you name me 5 NFL?
I will concede this. Basketball players are more skilled. Shooting a basketball is a skill set, and basketball players are more skilled. I will concede that. But you see, the difference between football and basketball is a mentality. We go out there every Sunday and we try to move a man against his will. We ain't trying to run around people. We're trying to run through people. Your mindset ain't built like that, Perk. Y'all not built like that. And what Ryan Clark is, hold on, and that's what Ryan is saying. He said, if you bring me somebody that's 6'5" and that don't play football. I know Anthony Edwards played football. When was the last time Anthony Edwards played football? He's probably what, 19? How old is he now?
Grown
ass. I'm asking. Say LeBron James. Say LeBron James. You don't think LeBron James can go play football right now?
15, Perk.
It don't matter. Do you think LeBron James could go play football right now?
Absolutely not.
Do you think Jalen Suggs could go play football right now?
Go on the field right now. Jalen Suggs has not played football since what, his junior year, senior year in high school, right? So how he's been?
Ryan Clark said it started. The mentality started when he was 6 years old. I mean, damn.
Perk, you're talking about at the highest level. Do you understand what you're saying?
This bothers me. And look, Perk, I'm not just mad. I'm not just upset at what Austin Rivers said. I get upset when football players talk about I can go get 10 points in the NBA, or I can go make an Olympic team, or I can play baseball, because you're being disrespectful to other sports. Give those sports the credit that they deserve. But this notion that you can take 5, 10 current NBA players and put their ass on an NFL field, go try it. I tell you what to do. I put them in training camp.
That's fine.
Ask any one of them to go to training camp.
I didn't say 30, Shannon. I
said
didn't say 30. Keep it cool. Keep it cool, booty. We just having the conversation. We just having the conversation.
I know you ain't telling somebody to keep a cool booty. Well, you usually mean mugging folks. I know.
5. Give me 5, and we're gonna give them a helmet and shoulder pads and put them in camp.
Let me chime in here.
I just gave you 5.
All right. Well, 2 champions on a professional level, going back.
Won the Heisman Trophy and played in the NBA.
It was
so you can take 30 players.
Allen Iverson.
This is it. This is when we find out.
Quick question. Student body math proficiency.
What?
What did you say?
Y'all, boy.
That phone that cut off, man.
I don't think Anthony Edwards is ready, y'all.
No. 22.
He's not ready. And it shows. Because this white boy is putting us back in slavery on that goddamn basketball court. Jesus Christ.
I will concede this. Basketball players are more skilled. Shooting a basketball is a skill set, and basketball players are more skilled. I will concede that. But you see, the difference between football and basketball is a mentality. We go out there every Sunday, and we try to move a man against his will. We ain't trying to run around people. We're trying to run through people. Your mindset ain't built like that, Perk. Y'all not built like that. And what Ryan Clark is, hold on, and that's what Ryan is saying. He said, if you bring me some.
Yeah. Shannon said it the best. Football, you got another man and you trying to move that nigga against his will. He not letting you move him. He not letting you tackle him. He not letting you block him. None of that. He not letting you catch the ball.
Yeah, I don't even know why we having this conversation.
Because it's a topic and we need to have it. That's why we having this conversation.
Sarcastically, I'm saying like what I was saying before I got cut off, like there's like 90 people on a football roster. There's more chances that you'll have somebody that played ball equally as good that just didn't have the size, so they chose football, than you would have on a 10-man, 15, 29, 30 NBA roster that can transition and play football. So the whole 30 players thing, that's a dumb debate. It should be more scaled, if anything. If y'all could send me 10 players, I guarantee you we could send y'all 30 players to do what a Patrick Beverly does. Like it was said in the video by Shady.
What you think, Carl?
Score update. I'm going to give my intake. 105, 111. Somebody get out the broom, because this nigga Kyrie just put Karl Anthony Towns on roller skates and broke his goddamn ankles. Luka is over here looking like Larry Bird with a nigga skill set, and it's just getting bad, nigga. It's just getting bad. It's just getting bad. This is bad.
Well, shout out to Kyrie.
Listen,
shout out to brother Kyrie, man.
Let's leave Anthony.
That's a win. That's a win for us too.
Hey, listen.
Yeah, Kyrie.
Let's just leave Anthony Edwards, and I hate to do this to my dark skin, but let's leave him out that Michael Jordan stuff. I don't want to hear no more comparison. He's not ready. He's still a baby.
MJ used to get his ass whooped too.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Michael Jordan was just perfect all the way through.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I need people to hold on off it until he gets older, because he's still a baby. He's not ready. He's not ready. We got to realize he only 21. He's 22. Only 22. Yeah, he's 22. Still not ready. We got
to. Is it possible that he's taking a fall?
No, I don't think
I'm not watching the game.
I don't think he's taking a fall, but his decision making.
He was tired, bro. Listen, he bit off a little bit more than what he can chew. He called out Kyrie. Kyrie heard him, and that nigga really woke up with intentions to be in the way this whole series. Like that nigga said, I'm going to be in the way then. All right. He said, you want he said, I was just chilling. But if you want me to be in the way, it's gonna look like this my team. Right. And that nigga Kyrie took no prisoners. No matter who they put on him, that nigga pulled out that hibachi. Nigga got to work. He cracked that egg. He did that little had to do, yeah, shrimp. He was feeding everybody. He was like, "What you want? You want hibachi chicken? You want well done steak?"
He just gave Carl Anthony Towns some work too.
Again?
Nah, he just
that same one.
Man.
Listen, that first game, Javon, they showed Anthony was trying to guard that man. That boy was taking deep breaths, exhausted, capital E. That nigga couldn't even go down and play offense. That's how tired he was.
Yeah. Yeah, we just got to chill off of it, man, because we are still disrespecting Devin Booker. Because I don't give a damn what nobody say. Devin Booker's still going to go out and drop you by the cool 40.
Fuck no. That nigga had 2 points his exiting games. Nigga, get off that nigga dick. I fought the 100 breeds, nigga.
I mean,
them niggas is weak. Them niggas is not cold. Fuck Tatum too. Them niggas is ass. Devin Booker would have went out and had 2 points in the game like this. He ain't did it before. Them niggas go out and drop 40 points, and then on the game where you need them niggas, they have 2.
I do feel like he had his time to separate himself and solidify that hype, and he didn't. Multiple times.
Even this year, they built the super team. You can say what you want. They built the super team. That was intentions again. Bradley Beal and Kevin Durant. I don't give a fuck if it didn't work. That was a super team.
Could it be the Kevin Durant effect?
I don't care what it is. That was a super team.
Yeah, it was.
He won in Golden State. I don't see no difference between that Miami squad and that Phoenix squad. I don't see a difference between none of that.
To let them know we ain't need you.
It's bad, bro. I think you just gotta get the brain.
We gotta let people be who they are and what they might be, and stop comparing them, like you said.
Yeah, because he's not Michael Jordan.
He kind of do look like him though.
He look like that nigga. He black as hell like him, but we gotta stop put that's a lot, and I'm sorry we off topic, but that's a lot to put on a young kid to say, oh, he's next Mike.
Well, like Bama said, when Mike was that same age, he was getting put out by the Celtics and the Pistons. So, like, maybe.
Yeah, but Larry Bird and them niggas is older. Luka is damn near the same age as this nigga.
Yeah, Luka 24, 25.
Yeah, he has to see this nigga.
True.
He has to see him. Michael Jordan ain't had to see Larry no goddamn boat.
Right.
They was in those years. So it's like, nigga, you got to do something. He's in the West with you. You got to do something. Because this right here, nigga.
So let me ask you this. Y'all don't
think the dark-skinned nigga is no longer going to be the face of the NBA no more.
Let me ask y'all this. There was some, and I'll send y'all the meme later, but y'all know this series right here, like, it's some weird number, like like on Kevin Garnett's birthday was like the first game of these two teams playing like 17 years ago exactly. They play. I gotta send y'all the meme. I'm gonna not talk on it because I can't put it together right now. But it's something weird about that shit going on.
Now Kevin Garnett don't like them because of their front office. The front office been weird and he don't vibe with it. That's why he really don't like Boston either, but he said he liked them a little bit better. But
right.
Them niggas, he said he just not fucking with them until they change all ownership.
Wasn't they trying to? Wasn't like Alex Rodriguez about to buy them?
I have no clue. That'd be something I should do my research on is Reese.
Yeah, I think A-Rod was a part of a group that was supposed to buy, but I think it fell through at the last minute.
Next argument, keep it sports. This nigga right here, he just been on one.
Shaq's Lakers against your Golden State Warriors. 7-game series. You pick any of my championship team, any of your championship team, who wins? And the bonus question, who guard me? Please don't say Andrew Bogut.
So here's the thing.
And you can be honest, you're gonna hurt my feelings.
I don't think any one player on our team could have guarded you. I do think there were defensive schemes that we could have thrown at you to affect you. One is not letting you get the ball. So we're going to guard you with a guy in front of you, a guy behind you.
They did that.
Yeah, I wasn't on the court though.
Portland did that.
Defensive schemes
Portland did that.
Like that.
Portland did that. Sacramento did that.
I watched. I wasn't on the floor. I'm making defensive game plans.
All right. So what you gonna do? Stand behind me?
I'm standing in front. Ain't no ball getting to you. However,
what you mean the ball don't get to him? They just gonna throw it over your head.
I'm not 6 feet.
But you ain't 7 feet.
I got 7'3" wingspan.
And I got 9'4" wingspan.
Yeah, but you still gotta get the ball. You can't get the ball through me.
No, it's gonna go over you,
Andrew
Draymond.
Bogut's behind.
Stop
I'm in the front.
Stop it.
We're leaving somebody over there to shoot because you couldn't shoot during that time.
I got Bob.
Yeah,
I got B. Shaw. I got Rick.
Bob ain't just about to stand out there launching. Y'all stand out there launching. Nobody was just launching threes then shot. I don't care how.
You're right about that. But however, Bogut gonna be in foul trouble.
You're not getting the ball, Shaq.
But when I'm running down the court, he gonna try to muscle me with his weak. He gonna get one.
0-1 Lakers versus any one of the Warriors you want to choose, man. Very big controversy. You see Draymond talking about Bogut because he still got that little ego shit versus Kevin Durant. But Kevin Durant was the big reason to say their whole legacy of them winning them 2 rings back to back. It was perfect fit based off Kevin Durant, very efficient play style. And him being 7 foot is a ultimate matchup nightmare based off where the 2010s and 2020s went to positionless basketball to where they just exploit mismatches and what you do well. Kevin Durant shot the ball very well and played very efficiently from the high post. So that skill set does not affect what Clay and Steph Curry does, which was the 1-2 scores before KD got there. But he continues to leave him out because, hey, man, we didn't need him. Steph had the fucking backpack, and now that nigga's fucking crying with them same niggas. Because, yeah, they didn't need KD. They probably still would have been still winning. But, yeah.
Niggas done aged out, bro.
If they still would have had KD, they still would have been winning.
Yeah, they probably would have won a good 3 or 2 more.
Yeah, even right now. But anyway, Draymond out of pride, he's saying the KD-less Warriors. I was like, holy shit. Only chance you niggas had was the Warriors with KD, but all right.
Can I take this one first? Can I take this one first?
Yeah, he said that for real. He said Bogut, him and Bogut. He said the KD-less one, the one with Andre Iguodala, Harrison Barnes, Steph, Clay versus Derek Fisher, Kobe Bryant, Rick Fox, Shaq.
Let me at him, Bam. Let me at him.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. He tripping. He smoking crack.
No, let me say something that Bam ain't gonna like. So I agree with Draymond because we already seen that series happen. The 0-2 series against the Sacramento Kings. The Sacramento Kings were basically what the Warriors are today. And they needed all types of assistance to get past the Kings. And that we can't deny. That ring that they got in 0-2
that was literally just one game. Y'all niggas blow out of proportion. What about game 6 when they choked though? What about the game 6 when they went cold? But no.
Can you chill?
Because
you always do that, man. Let me get my full point up.
Okay, go ahead. I feel you on that, but that point is bullshit though. Like that's misinformation because the very next game them niggas choked and them niggas fell in the fucking foul trouble. Vlade Divac falling everywhere and he was getting called for fouls. Pretty much similar to what's going to happen if they played the Warriors. I'll give you that one game. But don't forget it was more games after that, Javon. It went 7.
Hold on.
Let's start there.
If you allow me to speak, I can educate you because I was actually alive and old enough to watch that and shed tears over that series. So it was not game 6.
Shit every day, though.
It was not. That's okay. I saw it. Like it wasn't game 6 that they choked. It was actually game 7 that they say they choked because that was the game they had at home court and they kind of fell flat. But after you get demoralized like they did, and there's a whole man that did jail time, and they say that was their marquee fixing match. And a series that went 7 games, and you say you'll give me that one game. Well, if you give me that one game, the Sacramento Kings win 4-3. And if you really watch that series, they just had a better play style than the Lakers. It don't mean that Shaq and Kobe was any less great, but they did benefit from playing in LA and having that hype machine behind.
So if you revamp it with a Stojakovic being your Curry, and Curry's even more deadly than Stojakovic was, I don't see why they wouldn't be able to beat them because that play style was a problem for the Lakers in that time. So Draymond, what he's saying is not so outlandish, being that the Warriors are literally a carbon copy of the Kings play style. And the Kings had all type of funny big men: Scott Pollard, Vlade Divac, Lawrence Funderburk, and they managed to at least try to contain Shaq. And another thing is,
that's a big thing. So I think the Warriors would run away with that shit. Unless Kobe found a way to Jedi mind trick all them dudes and just take their manhood. Like, that's a possibility. But I
what
don't see
rules
it.
are y'all going? What rules are y'all going by? Because this is where you fell into my genjutsu. What rules are y'all going by? This is why I say I just hate it when niggas talk out their ass about my Lakers, bro. Like, because this is why I say out of all the athletes, I'm not biased though, but out of all the athletes, Kobe played in. He was the only nigga that was like a superstar or whatever, them type of wing player that played in the whole fucking his whole career. The defenses he went against did not benefit the play style the NBA was in. Did not benefit his play style. And then I get mad because you look at Jordan, niggas praise Jordan, but if you put Kobe off in that shit where you had to play man to man, 1-on-1 with that sorry ass help they had before the niggas really learned how to play help defense with no zones, bro, Kobe would have averaged fucking 50 points a game. So fucking sorry ass Jordan couldn't even go left. If you put him, hold on, wait, we just let you talk. Hold on, wait, before we let you get it off. All I'm saying is this for the video. This not for you. So at the end of the day,
but you're
if we put them in this time, but this is for the clips. So get your feelings out of it. This is what I'm saying. If we play it in this rules where they have the over spacing of the court, Kobe is them niggas is just finna be in foul trouble because at the end of the day, you got a guard. And based off of the spacing that this play style has, where if you could put Robert Horry at the 5, Rick Fox out there, then you had guys like big tall guards like Byron Shaw, Ron Harper. That's still a matchup nightmare to where it's going to really favor Shaq and Kobe because everybody just keep thinking about what's going to stop Curry and them? They have very oversized guards. We already saw this before when the Lakers went up against the Warriors in the playoffs. If Curry don't have another person out there like KD to space the court, and you put him against a very tall team with Jared Vanderbilt, who was 6'9", LeBron 6'9". Then they had the point guard out there who was 6'6". My white boy, what's my white boy? AR-15. He out there. Then they had other big tall bigs waiting on that AD and what my dude was Brian. But anyway, that shows it take a lot of work to get around them tall dudes, bro. And them jumpers, that shit take energy to shoot, especially how Curry and them shoot. Faders and all that shit, bro. That shit gonna take a lot of spacing. So who gonna be the person that's gonna provide that extra scoring for them? It ain't gonna be Draymond. That's gonna neutralize them. And then you got to think about how many. It was times where Shaq would go down, and it was like 5 fouls down there in the half court. They slowing it down. Then I got the stats per game. Them 2 30-point scores. We seeing it right now. Jimmy looks sad. 2 30-point scores is straight headaches out there in the playoffs. Luka and Kyrie, straight headaches. It's like, yeah, we got all of this team. They even broke that shit down. The T-Wolves had the best team to beat something like that. Luka can't win because they got just 2 people that play solo ball. But you see that shit in the playoffs when them half-court sets when you have to run half-court sets. And that shit ain't just gonna be running all the way back and forth like that. How the regular season do when you have to play in the half court. You got 2 niggas like Kobe and Shaq, consistent 30-point scores. What come with 30-point scores is this: an outburst for 40-point games, 50-point games. It feel like you're not gonna be able to stop them niggas in crucial moments where the game is tied up. These niggas is just regularly going to work. Where he got these boys going outside.
All that's fine, but I mean, the conversation was over when you say you'll give me one game, and the play style was proven to be more effective than that 2-man basketball.
But it was in a relative era that was not beneficial to how Kobe played. If we play in the era of how the Warriors playing, if we play in the era of what the Warriors saying, bro, them niggas is gonna get smashed on.
But let me ask you this. So if we go that route, right, wouldn't that kind of make that Lakers team more of an Eastern Conference team in this era? Because all that 30-point scoring between two people is cool. That sounds like an Eastern Conference team. When I look at the West, they might have 120 points and, you know, the highest man scored 21. It's more of a team game, man. I think that's what ultimately beats that type of like two-man dominance, my opinion. So it does matter. I mean, it does matter what era. I mean, I don't know, Bam. I was just thinking like if they just meet up on the court and play the game how it's supposed to be played, not too far in one direction, not too soft, not too rough, just play. I don't think it's so crazy what Draymond is saying because we've already seen that prototype we saw it. And that's one of the only franchises besides the Spurs that the Lakers struggle with, the Kings. I mean, yeah, okay, they got the ring, but we know the Kings were a problem for the Lakers. Their play style and everything. And they didn't have 2 30-point scores, like, you know, but they were the highest scoring team in the NBA. Best offense.
Vlade default flop. Fuck the Kings, nigga.
That's okay. They had to cheat to win. They had to cheat.
That's all right. Niggas served that bid for us too.
You know what that's like? That's like Ryan Garcia. That's like Ryan Garcia being proven a drug cheat and still getting praise. Like that's all right.
Nah. He ain't getting no praise because that nigga didn't win the ring, win the belt. He would have got praise if he won the belt.
No, I mean praise by like. Hold on, I mean praise by like after all of this has happened, he taking pictures with Ronaldo. He getting all these interviews. They're still like not treating the man. If that was the other way around and Haney had anything in his system, you think they'd be trying to save him and say it's an inside? That's all I'm saying. Like, whenever we know something blatantly happened, why do we still try to act like it didn't happen? Like, this man really did jail time. You see it in Game 6. Every NBA legend sits down and says that's the worst performance ever. It's the greatest robbery ever. And then we still give Shaq and Kobe credit. And then it's ironic that we're talking about the Warriors who have the Kings play style. And it's like, you're so passionate in thinking that the Lakers would have been able to handle that. I don't get it. Stojakovic was lethal behind the line, but shit, Curry shooting him from half court at will. Like,
all you gotta do is throw Kobe on him.
Who on who?
Steph.
Yeah, but then you got
Steph.
But you still got Clay, you still got Iguodala, you still got all these other people that can score. It's a team game. That's what I'm saying.
I get that it's a team game, but you throw Kobe on that stuff, nigga, you eliminating 65% of the issue right there.
So Carl, let me ask you this question for real now.
It's for real.
Steph being who Steph is, and you just said that throw Kobe on him, equalize him, take him out, right?
I'm not going to take him out, but he's going to give him some work.
Yeah, right. So who on the Kings roster was even comparable to that type of star power that Kobe was slapped on and made such a great if that, you get what I'm saying? If the Kings didn't even have a play.
I understand what you're saying, but I'm just saying
for that matchup.
I'm just saying you put Kobe on Steph, right? You're gonna wear Steph out because I'm switching. I'm gonna make Steph work on defense. On God, I'm making him work on defense. I'm going to wear him out.
But you don't think it's a two-way street? Steph gonna give Kobe some shit too. Like it's not gonna
He's not gonna wear him out like that though.
You think his nigga Gene a little stronger?
Because he's a two-way. And Steph a little body. And put that body on him. Wear him out.
Right.
Put that body on that nigga, bro. Wear his ass out. And to be honest with you, Will, shoot. Was the Cavs better than them Golden State Warriors when they beat them?
No. I don't think so. Didn't they have to suspend
was the Cavs better? No, was that Cavs team better than that Lakers team with Shaq and them?
I don't think so.
So I don't think so. So if you don't think so, so what makes you think that Warriors team would beat the Lakers?
Because in order for that Cavaliers magic to happen, they had to like suspend Draymond, and that fucked everything up. Like It went back and forth, bro. Just like there's no clear-cut winner. That's why I'm saying what Draymond is saying.
I mean, they went to go get Kevin Durant the next year because they knew they wasn't going to beat him that next year.
That's the only team I really think that could probably give the Lakers a run for their money with Kevin Durant.
That's the only one. That's common sense.
Because I don't think people keep realizing Robert Orr was a 6'10" defender. So is with the Lakers, they literally set it up. They literally set it up to where Kobe and Shaq scored pretty much the front loader point, and we got clutch shooters around you. Not just shooters, clutch shooters. Derek Fisher was clutch. Robert Orr was clutch. Rick Fox was clutch. These niggas might not be your shooters of today where they just shoot all these crazy volumes, but I guarantee you, if they play in today's era, they would be like these shooters because of when they used to answer in their era, right? Like hey, you can't. It ain't a lot of possession, so you got to be able to knock these shots down when you get them. Unfortunately, Robert Orr, you gonna get some of these shots with 4 seconds left or whatever the case may be. But I guarantee you right now, man, big shot Bob 6'10", he'll be able to shoot. He'll be able to shoot like Sabonis and Cat and all of these niggas. Nas Reed, he'll probably be like Nas Reed or somebody. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking about it from that standpoint, and then you got to remember on the front half, Ron Harper 6'5", 6'6", Kobe 6'6", 6'7". Like, them niggas is tall, bro. Like Steph ain't just gonna be able to just run everywhere all free and break them down like that. Because when we talking about switching, what are you switching to? It ain't like you switching to somebody 6'1". Maybe Derek Fisher. I'll give you Derek Fisher. Right. He might be the liability, but they'll put Ron Harper in ASAP.
So I got two things. We've had this conversation before where you literally jumped all over my head because I said like the 90s era was better. And you were like, no, they were just like rough and clunking over each other. These niggas more skillful. But you just easily said that 90s players would make the easy transition and fit.
They're not 90s players. Them 2000s players. Kobe more of a 2000s players. And the thing with 2000s
I was talking
players,
about like Rick Fox and Robert Horry them. Because you said they would be like shooters, like they can transition to that game.
Yeah, some of them boys from the 90s. I ain't say that them boys from the 90s couldn't. Some of them boys couldn't transition, though.
So why
some of the boys because you got to think about it. What I said though, I didn't say they was finna be Jokic and shit. I said Nas Reed.
Yeah,
true. I ain't saying they finna just, but I'm saying if you got guys in there like them, why Robert Horry can't do that? You see what I'm saying?
I believe he could. And
he was a hell of a defender. He could defend 1 through 5.
I agree with you saying like the play style was much different too. Like the possessions meant more back then. You see what I'm saying? So that's true. But I think you should spend a little time talking about the opposition's size and stuff. Like you talking about this like these guys ain't big too. Like for every Rick Fox or Robert Horry, you got the Warriors have players that like could match.
Kevin Durant is 7 foot. Clay,
did Draymond exclude the Kevin Durant team?
Yeah, he did, but I'm just not even finna entertain that, my nigga, like that. Only team that can win is the Kevin Durant team. Like, I'm sorry, bro.
You just hate Kevin Durant.
Yeah, and even Isaiah Thomas had to let him know, like, Kevin Durant was a big part of y'all being Hall of Famers, bro.
Oh God,
like, you can say what you want, but like, come on.
I mean, I kind of feel Draymond though. We won 1 or 2 without you, and then you come and make us better. That's one thing. Huh?
You called that nigga. You needed him.
Yeah, whatever them niggas got going on that's weird. It's between them. But all I know is Kevin Durant hopped from place to place, and it seems like
ain't nothing wrong with that. Get his money.
Get your money and get your chips. Now he's chipless.
I feel you. I do feel you though. The only scratch I got against Kevin Durant, he shouldn't have ran out on his brother like that.
Yeah, like he lost me there. He lost me there.
Well, I understand why he did it though. No, I understand why you can't win with a nigga like Westbrook.
You say that,
go
man.
to the team to put you out.
If you can win with a nigga like Westbrook, why hasn't he gotten to a conference championship?
They were still young, Carl.
But why
they were still hella young?
Since though,
it don't matter about forwards with that.
Sense?
Because bro, that shit affects him. When sometimes it go It goes like this: when you gel with your
wrong mentality. He said wrong mental mentality.
All I'm saying, it worked. It worked enough for them to go to the finals and the conference championship. Carl.
Russell Westbrook
when he was with KD,
he's selfish.
When he was with KD,
he's selfish.
It worked enough. At the end of the day,
can I ask a question? Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Carl, all right. So peep this. We on Beyond the Game podcast, right? How would you feel if Bam went and did a podcast, was a guest, and them niggas got the shit going on, doing more numbers, doing this and that, and he go taste that water over there and then come back to us and be like, hey, y'all, I'm about to just say fuck this shit. Y'all on your own. Have a good time. Then
that,
he just
my
go over
friend,
there.
is a business decision. If we not going nowhere, why are we still here? Why?
You never gave it. You never. But Carl, you never gave it a chance. You never gave it a chance to go nowhere.
Championship, and we couldn't finish.
All I'm saying, we never
won against a bunch of light-skinned niggas.
Hold on. I would feel you if it was like a Dame Lillard situation where I've been trying for like 10 years. Like Bam said, they were still young.
How long was Kevin Durant in the league when he was with OKC?
Like 4 years or something.
It was like 6 or 7 years he stayed over.
That's a lot of time, boy. That's enough time to know when I get out of here.
All I'm saying is Jordan didn't win his first ring to 9 going on 10 years. Neither did LeBron.
Yeah, man. Like that's the problem. Like this whole jump ship mentality.
When in the hell do you think
LeBron effect?
Well, first of all, who is their coach?
Who?
They had Scott Brooks. They was go. It was plenty of times they was gonna get more coaches, bro. Like it did. It just he left, bro. Like I mean,
Westbrook though,
bro. You
and
this is what I want to put out here real quick though. We talking about it from a ball standpoint. No, listen, we talking about it from a ball standpoint, man. When you watch that brother Westbrook, he a Scorpio, bro. That boy wears emotion on his sleeve, bro. When you watch that nigga, when he went out there with Durant, bro, that looked like real hurt, bro. That was beyond the game. We on beyond the game right now. When Westbrook walked out there, he was calling him a whole nigga. He didn't want to look at him. He didn't want to shake him. Like, it looked like that nigga was like really mad. Like, bro, that was beyond the game at that point, bro. He really felt like that boy betrayed. Like, y'all say all of this shit right here, bro, but that's from the media standpoint.
Why
obviously
with this nigga?
No, it ain't even that, bro. Obviously, Russell Westbrook felt way different about the situation, about what we don't know behind that strong personality bullshit. He really felt like, bro, this nigga was his brother, bro. And this nigga, not only did he leave, but like what Vaughn said, bro, we had these niggas 3-1.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you as big as much to blame as me is fucking blowing that 3-1 lead. What are y'all talking about?
Yeah, like
just me.
Hey, Bam, you remember when he was passing the ball off and not taking big shots? And
yeah,
and like that's how you left. And Carl, let me say this: it's not even so much that he left; it's who he went to. Like, I'm sorry, I'm the type of dude. Like, I'm gonna ride with the team till we figure it out. But if I had to leave, I'm not gonna go to the nigga that just like robbed us last week. That it showed a whole level of just I don't know.
At the end of the day, that nigga got him too.
Okay, can I say this to you, Carl? Can I say this to you?
Westbrook is going out sad, and he don't start.
Bama. Answer me this, right? You remember Stockton and Malone, right?
Yeah.
Them brothers went at it 19, 20 times together before they said, okay, we're going to try something new. I would much rather have a teammate in a legacy like Stockton and Malone and not get one.
Yeah, but nobody talk about them, though.
Huh?
Nobody talk about them niggas.
I mean, if you talk about
them niggas, them niggas aren't talked about. The Warriors is talked about. The Heat is talked about. Nobody remembers a loser. And Kevin Durant didn't want to be a loser for the rest of his career with all them scoring titles.
But that's just a narrative going. That's just a narrative going now. I look at it from a standpoint. Carl, you got to look at it from a standpoint like this. If this shit blow up and the new civilizations find record books, you're gonna see John Stockton in the top 5 or 6.
Yeah, like what are you talking about?
You're gonna see Karl Malone. You're gonna see Karl Malone top 3 in points. You're like, who the fuck is Karl Malone?
We get it.
Bam. Can I finish this off? it matters. Okay, whenever Stockton and Malone name does come up, it's gonna be for honor, legacy, and what Bama's saying. Whenever Kevin Durant's name is gonna come up, it's always gonna have an asterisk by it. People are always gonna talk about how and what he did, just like LeBron. I mean, I ever hear nobody like you can't even compare legacies of Kobe and LeBron. Kobe stuck with one team through the ups and downs and figured it out. I much more respect that than a nigga that had to go play with another nigga to figure out how to win. And that's no knock on LeBron, but don't try to throw yourself in the conversation with people that didn't have to do that. It just shows something about staying power and transforming situations to me. That makes you more of a winner in my book. Now, I understand everybody played by a different set of rules, but I'd much rather have that type of legacy than the Kevin Durant legacy with 2 rings.
Man, should have had this ready, but we was in the heated debate.
That's all I'm saying. We got rings.
I got another one coming up.
Has no rings. He's forgotten. No one cares about him. He ain't got no championship, and you can't win with a nigga like that. You can't win.
So who can he win? Who can he win with outside of a 73-win Warriors team? Because he ain't done it nowhere else.
Kevin Durant.
Yeah, who can he win with?
I'm gonna be honest
because
with you.
by the same measure,
I'm
completely
honest with you. Kevin Durant, when they went to Brooklyn, that I think his second year, and Kyrie got hurt, and his foot was an inch over the line.
Right.
They would have won it that year. But Kyrie got hurt.
Why didn't? And I'm not
James
being funny.
Harden,
Why did?
and he had a wobble in James Harden.
But why? I'm not being funny. But why didn't that team stay together? I'm really asking. Like, why did it end so?
James Harden and Kyrie
since
conspiracy issue, all that other stuff, bro.
The Kyrie, yeah. Okay,
so it's always something though.
That on Durant.
But you can't really put that Brooklyn on Durant because they were going to win. They was going to beat them niggas.
And Kyrie got suspended and all that.
Yeah, but Kyrie had gotten hurt that game. Giannis was under him, and Kyrie twisted his ankle.
Maybe that's just the basketball guys letting you know something. Shouldn't have ran on your brother.
I mean, too, nigga. I still walked around a 2-time Finals MVP and a 2-time.
But you had to go dance with the devil for that.
But he got it. He ain't danced with no devil, but he got it.
How you say that though?
Meaning
what is Westbrook gonna get him?
How you say he ain't dance with the devil?
Then? Get a Finals MVP.
Never. Again, how didn't Durant dance with the devil for it though? Because literally, that's what dancing with the devil is.
All,
you had them niggas,
wholesome Christian man.
Regardless of whatever you trying to spin off with that, at the end of the day, they had them niggas 3-1.
Okay,
you leave to go play for a 73-9 team. You had 3-1. That's dancing with the devil.
Yes,
that's literally dancing with the devil. Hold on, wait. The last team you lost to, you and your brother, that's so hard to play with. The last team you niggas lost to, y'all was in the finals against these niggas. The conference finals. Had them against the ropes. And something happened to where y'all didn't lose. Not 1, not 2, but 3 games in a row. And not only do you leave, you go leave to them.
73 wins.
That's dancing with the devil.
Hell yeah.
Talking about I won 2 rings.
Get it how you live. Why do you?
So you respect rappers that go to Diddy parties? They getting it how they live.
What that got to do with this, bro?
That is though, because you can easily do the independent shit, grind from the bottom, and sell the CDs. But no, you
could just go to the party. That's
what Kevin Durant did in basketball. Yeah, he just went to the party.
He just went to the party.
He said, "I'm tired of this, Grandpa."
That's a hard comparison by y'all.
I ain't tripping in it, Bam.
Y'all sick.
Bam, I ain't tripping, right? That's what he did in basketball, right?
In basketball terms, yeah.
He went to the party. He said, "I'm not trying to figure this out. I ain't trying to grind. for it. I'm not trying to make my own legacy. I'm gonna just go and join these boys' party. I think that says something about what your caliber of championship, like it, or your it just. Some people might not think that's wrong, and they're fair to do that. He's free to move how he got to move, but the way I grew up watching basketball and sports, man, we respected the players who stayed with their team and tried to figure it out. So I might be biased, but that was weak. I mean, Russell Westbrook still put on a dress, so he weak too. He danced with the devil, but still, he ain't leave like that.
But he's still the champion, though. So,
Kevin?
Yeah, he's a champion. So who cares what you niggas got to say? He's a champion. Yeah, whatever you want to say.
In the NBA, we got the Sky hosting the Sun. Angel Reese and company getting after. About 2 minutes to go, second quarter. Sky up 5. Angel Reese down low. Buckets. She had 13 points, 5 rebounds. First in Sky history. You go 10 and 5 in each of her first 4 career games. And now it's a welcome to the league moment for the rookie as she is thrown down. Alyssa Thomas doing the honors. How'd she throw her down? Well, she landed on her hip and her back, but she was thrown down by her throat. Look at, Alyssa Thomas, just now 8 career flagrant fouls, tied for the second most in WNBA history. First flagrant 2 of her career. Only Brittany Griner has more flagrant fouls. Thomas ejected from the game. Reese would stay in. Under 5 minutes to go. 1 point game. Tawana Bonner, 19 points.
Oh shit, Tawana Bonner still playing? That's crazy.
Fade away. She has 15 and 5, 1 of 4.
That's a real one.
15 and 5 as the Sun win 86-82.
It's not just because I'm a rookie, I'm a player. I'm a basketball player. They don't give a damn if I'm a rookie. I mean, I want them to come at me every day. I want them to come at everybody. I mean, they're not supposed to be nice to me. I hope y'all know that. They're not supposed to be nice to me or lay down because I'm Angel Reese or because I'm a rookie. Like, thank you, AT, for sending a message to me because I got back up and I kept going and kept pushing. Like, me and AT have been cool since we were at Maryland, so I know it's not no hard feelings, and I appreciate her for going at me every day.
Iron sharpens iron, man. That's Angel Reese. Now has at least 10 and 5 in all 4 of her WNBA games. It's the longest streak to start a career since Breanna Stewart did it in 20.
Oh man, shouts out to the WNBA players that like the pipe, man. Yeah, shout out to Angel Reese. Angel Reese had those comments amidst everything which what's been said in the media, spinning the narrative. I don't even think Caitlin Clark know about this narrative, but anyway, there's been a narrative going around saying that Caitlin Clark has been the reason these ladies have been getting all of these amnesties, amenities and checks and viewership and all of this stuff. That caused Angel Reese to say because Jeff, what was it? What's that nigga name? Jeff Teague said on his podcast, they should stop playing hard on Caitlin Clark and protect the asset because she bringing viewership. LeBron even got up there saying the same shit. Charles Barkley go out there and say, "Hey man, y'all need to stop being mean to Angel Reese and all that." Caitlin Clark and all of this stuff. But last time I checked, man, the Las Vegas Aces got they got their own practice facility. And they had fucking season tickets sell out, and they were nowhere near good enough to draft Caitlin Clark. So that was before Caitlin Clark. But hey, man, what do I know? And they was already on par to get them chartered jets because of just reasons. It cost them less money to have them chartered jets than them fly. Than to always take them flights and shit.
So somebody in the business department is making smart business decisions finally.
Yeah. So them using Caitlin Clark saying they getting all that because of Caitlin Clark is just a false narrative. That's just being spent by the figureheads in basketball, which is weird. Because them is black men, so they should just be supporting all the women just in general instead of promoting. It's call it what it is, promoting this white girl. Because last time I checked, Aja Wilson, she a back-to-back MVP and won the title. And she fine too. That's a tall glass of chocolate.
Where's she from, Bama?
South Carolina.
Why you having sexual thoughts, man?
Because she fine, bro. That's a fine woman right there, man.
Women. You know he got it.
That's a fine black woman right there, though, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, dog. That's
Yeah,
a
all the
fine
way
black. I'm a
around.
black man. That's
All
a
the way
fine
around.
black woman right there, dog. Like she
All the way
is
around.
gorgeous, dog. Everybody be talking about Kelsey Plum. I don't want no milk. I want some
So
chocolate.
I got a question though, and I'm asking this honestly because I don't really know. But would Caitlin Clark have been able to say that on her own? Is she that type of player that would say something like that?
Now she really don't even be knowing that shit, bro. Like she even be shocked on that shit. So it's like I don't know, bro. I just know what Antonio Brown said. He said they paint whatever narrative they want in the media.
Exactly.
Boy, y'all niggas tweet.
Why you say that, Carl?
What's wrong?
She should have swung Angela Reese harder on that hardwood.
Angel Reese was talking shit to her, so that's why she got slammed.
Yeah.
If you watch the possessions before that, Angel Reese was getting rebounds, talking shit, scored on the talk some more shit. So it was only it was warranted to happen.
Yeah. It was so funny when it was like, if she set a record, she got like 9 flagrants. Like, I guess she beat the WNBA's Dennis Rodman or something.
We'll see, man. Man, y'all know what's up, bro. We'll see what's up, man.
I will say this though. I will say this. This is the first time in a while that I'll actually like. I don't know, not completely not want to see women's basketball. So whatever they're doing is kind of working.
I think they need to lower that rim a little bit. I want to see them all dunk.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Tired of that stuff. Women's basketball is cool. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas ain't against it. You know, but I mean, I guess it's the only thing to watch. You know, sports about to get bored as soon as this basketball season over.
True. That's what women's basketball always been. When I was growing up, we watched it in the summertime because, you know.
Well, no, you got the Olympics though, huh?
But that only happened once every 4 years.
It's not. Is it Olympics this summer, right?
I think next summer, in it 2025. Because wasn't it 2021?
Yeah.
They said they're supposed to have flag football in it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Trying to make it.
Because ain't no other country's gonna be able to play no padded football against America.
But every other country can play basketball.
Yeah, because it's more of a skilled sport, and it don't require a bunch of people to learn how to play it. You can play basketball. You can play basketball by yourself. You just learn the skill of it. You can practice. You can practice dribbling and shit every day. Of course, we know the benefits of playing with 5 people because it's a 5-on-5 game. But listen, when you start rolling niggas out there like Aaron Donald and fucking what's my nigga that Quentin Williams and niggas like that, bro, Micah Parsons, bro, it's like, bro, you know other countries ain't got that like that. So it's like I'm not even finna play them games, bro.
Do you think other countries got niggas that can go out there and guard something?
Yeah, because the niggas we gonna walk out there, we probably won't walk Jamar chasing them out there until like we really get popped or some shit, like how we did in basketball. Because we used to put out like high schoolers, like once upon a time they used to put like college students and like high schoolers and shit out there.
You saying they should do that then? You saying they should go out there and put? Actually, I think the U.S. should start out putting high school kids out there.
And what the Olympics?
In the 7
for flag football for 7-on, might as well.
Right.
Just to check temperatures.
Yeah, just to see what they talking about, because you gotta think they learning. Them other countries have got to learn the game.
It took a second for them niggas to be like, all right, Jordan, go.
That's probably what'll end up happening, because they ain't like pro players ain't gonna be under contract and still doing that. Well, I mean, I don't.
They will, but it's gonna be like they're gonna have to ask them niggas. Like as of right now, them niggas gonna be like, all right, bro, we'll let them niggas do it until them niggas start getting popped out there. Them niggas see like it's a nigga in motherfucking Uganda that's really locking shit up. Them niggas like, hey, bro, hold the fuck up, bro. Like, hold on. Then that's when they gonna send Jamar Chase and them niggas out there. That shit gonna be a headache, boy. Oh my God, bro, that shit gonna be a headache. CJ Stroud throwing at Jamar Chase. That'll be
Shit, they might be getting it. They might be preparing for that for real, because the Pro Bowl been flag football the last couple of years. So yeah, they might be trying to slowly, get that ready. But that was a good idea with the high school kids, though. They should be the ones playing.
Yeah.
Well, that's another one. It's been 2 hours, bro. That's a good one, bro. And we out.
Trump